Mr. Judge, I ain't forget about the video. I already did I did it. I recorded it. I'm just trying to fucking edit it. It's taking me a while to edit it. I'm trying to drop like 3 of them, so I'm trying to drop 3 at the same time. I'm editing all 3 videos. I didn't forget. I want you to know that. That's the first thing I came on here to say too. I didn't forget. I did the video. I recorded it. I'm just editing it. Y'all know what movie this jersey from? All my 90s folks. Wait till everybody get in the building. I wonder where all the 90s folks remember this jersey from. Just make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. I see 5 people watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. I seen the one that you just uploaded. Was it today or yesterday? Well, I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday, but I seen that you uploaded a new video, and I'm like, God damn, I'm trying to keep up with it. Working on a new one. No more. That's all I'm good for. Yeah, that's why I like trying to switch up my topics lately because my channel started off as one of those channels that just um, reported on one person. So I'm trying to expand my channel, but this Umar joint is hot right now. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Shit, they was trying to beg me. They were. Bantam was basically like he wasn't begging me, but he was urging me to do Umar for almost a year now, and I kept ignoring it. And he was right. I should have did it while before it got hot, and I didn't listen. I should have listened. But he was telling me for a while to do it, and I wouldn't do it because I couldn't. Rex, what's up? Hey Rex, you remember what movie this is from? You a '90s man. You remember what movie this is from? I'll give you a hint. That was man's right there. Man, you remember what movie this jersey from? I'll give you a hint. Anton, wait! Let it go. Space Jam. Did you say Space Jam? Nah, not Space Jam. I give you another hint. It's a Wayne's brother movie. Chris, what's up? Not Little Man. It's a '90s movie. A '90s basketball movie. Wayne's brothers. Marlon Wayans played in it. It was a basketball movie. Y'all from the 90s, y'all don't remember what movie this is from? Not senseless. You're getting close. You're getting close. It was a bad senseless was a science movie. You're getting close. He had a brother that died in the movie. And his brother came back as a ghost to help him with his basketball team. You're getting close. Sounds familiar. But I'm stumped. The Sixth Man. The movie was called The Sixth Man. Marlon Wayans and his brother was college players. His brother was a little better than him. He had some type of heart attack or something in the middle of the game and died. Team started being trash. Comes back as a ghost to help him, win games. And the patch is for the brother that died. Y'all remember The Sixth Man? That was one of Marlon's greatest movies. Right. The Sixth Man. It's let it go. That's I ain't gonna lie. I choke up. Every time I see that end part where his brother go back to heaven, that shit fuck me up. Me and my brother be sitting there like this. Nah, man, I got allergies. Nah, man, I got allergies. If you got a brother, that shit choke you up every time. I don't know about y'all, but if you got a brother, that shit choke you up at the end. Marlon should have got a fucking Oscar for that end scene. The scene at the end where his brother went back to heaven. Marlon should have got an Oscar for that shit. Pull you up. Oh, my bad. I can hear you in the background call puff puff pass.
I ain't even smoking, see though?
No, it sounds like he is.
I wish. But nah. Who playing Chris Hansen in this musical?
What?
I said who playing Chris Hansen in this musical?
What do you mean by that?
To Catch a Umar?
Oh, no, it's a little thing that the dude's doing. It's called To Catch a Umar, and
I
I'm
know.
reviewing. But I did come across this one video. It says
You don't know who
Umar
Chris
gets
Hansen is,
destroyed
do
by
you?
Tariq Nasheed on Vlad TV. You just dropped it an hour ago. What the fuck he saying on Vlad TV?
Probably something about Umar.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. His roast about Umar was funny. Blinking and
About
sniffing,
Umar is
sniffing and
always
blinking.
funny. That song he did about York, that was hilarious. He just a
Yo,
problematic person.
did you see the FDMG Records channel?
Yes,
How is that channel not at 1 million subscribers by now?
because only about 250,000 people know about Umar for real, for real.
I don't know
Say
how
that
that channel. It's not even at 1,000 though. Everybody's using the songs on their videos, but nobody's subscribing.
because they don't know where they got them from.
They telling. I've seen a couple channels telling.
You know, when you put a song on YouTube, you can load it into the sounds. That's probably where they're getting it from.
He said his favorite Marlon Above the Rim. Yeah, he did play a good ass joint when he came back and killed Tupac at the end. I got that Above the Rim jersey. I can't fucking find it. I got the black one. Can't find it. I
Ah,
gotta put
Mr.
it in there
Judge,
too.
right.
I
Bruh,
gotta
you
put
don't
it in
know who
there.
Chris Hansen is, do you?
Yeah, the fucking dude who did the Catch a Predator.
Yes.
I know who you is. We call you Chris Hansen. You know, I know.
Hey, and your title is To Catch a Umar Johnson.
That's what the video is called. To Catch a
That's why I
Umar.
said, who's playing Chris Hansen?
And said, "Oh, the dude, he got this big ass lisp too. That nigga lisp is
But let me
crazy."
drop down because I'm finna. You caught me when I was finna go somewhere,
All
so
right,
I might be back up later.
all right. Oh
Okay.
yeah, he said I'm Gen Z. I forgot you, young Mr. Judge. I keep forgetting that shit. You gotta change your name because your name makes you seem a lot older. You gotta change that.
Oh yeah, Mr. Judge, we was interested in that beta you in for the AI. If you could give Remy the link. Hey, Nickwood.
I think I gave him the yeah, he got a wrench. Put the link in the chat.
I ain't said nothing about no wrench.
No, I'm saying he can put the link in the chat because he got a wrench.
I don't know if he would want that out in the public yet.
Oh,
That's why I
I'll
said for him to send it to you and then for you to send it to me.
put my email in the chat. Hold on.
That will make my life so much easier. Thank you kindly. Let me go ahead and go because I'm finna jump back on this crazy ass traffic.
All right.
It's open beta? Okay.
Is who, what, when?
It's open beta. That means it's
Oh,
out in the public. Still send him.
you didn't watch me. Oh,
Excuse
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. I put my
Still
link in.
send
I
him the
put my
link,
email in the
please.
chat. I
Okay.
put my
Okay.
email in the chat so he can send it.
He already got a wrench.
Yeah, he got a wrench. But yeah, I put my email in the chat so he can send it.
Oh.
But yeah, we're gonna go over these review this video called "A Catch of Umar" right after this one.
Can
Yeah.
copy it and send it to my messenger because I'm on my phone.
All right.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do today. I didn't really have a set plan for what I wanted to do today, so I just said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna wing it." Um, yeah. So here we go.
New scam alert, my African brothers and sisters. New scam alert, my African brothers and sisters. New scam alert, my African brothers and sisters. Bruh, when Tariq Nasheed sat down with DJ Vlad, he finally got his revenge on Umar Johnson.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Tariq look like he eating good. Tariq look like he eating great. Look at his neck in the God damn. I ain't trying to come at me. I'm not trying to make fun of him, but that nigga look like he eating good. If you go back to what he looked like in Hidden Colors and then look at him, look at him now with his neck all glopping through the suit. That nigga look like he eating great. I'm trying to get that Tariq money. I'm trying to puff up. God damn. But I ain't willing to get it the way they did it. Like that. I ain't gonna say no more because when I needed help, I did tell niggas to hit the cash app, but I let you know what I need you to hit the cash app for. I think I just got your email. Yeah, I just got it. I just got it. Cause I need AI too for my thumbnails. I'm seeing all these AI thumbnails, and I'm like, God damn! All the work I used to do on my thumbnails, and you see the background and everything on the work I wish I had AI during that time.
Tariq Nasheed sat down with DJ Vlad. He finally got his revenge on Umar Johnson, and even Vlad himself clowning Umar on camera. This is a whole new low, and you got to see how it all unfolded. See, here's the thing. There was a time when nobody would dare do this on camera. Platforms used to play nice with Umar because he brought views. They'd hold their tongue, hoping to get him in the studio for an interview. But now, it's flipped. Umar's at such a low point that calling him out gets more views than having him on the show. And once you hit that stage in the internet game, there ain't no coming back, bruh. So Vlad pressed play on Tariq Nasheed, Umar's arch nemesis. Tariq donated to the school, supported the vision early on, and still ended up clowning him, which means by Umar's own rules, Tariq's critique is valid. Remember Umar's favorite line, you can't talk about the school unless you donated. Well,
that's true. That's very true. The nigga said your opinion ain't valued unless you donate. Oh, Lennon is live. That's why ain't nobody over here. Lennon is live. So we might have to slide over there real quick after this video. Hold on, pause this. We might have to slide over there. She was gone now.
Reek did, and he still said that school ain't never opening.
Got him!
There's been a lot of very creative stories about the school. At first, it was built, but not open yet. And then when some kids broke in, I guess, like, stole some books or messed something up. And then his bank accounts were frozen. And then I guess now the school is being auctioned off. By Delaware. And latest I checked, he's doing $500 lunch dates. You heard about this?
I heard about it. I talked about that.
Tariq even broke it down with math. Said if Umar was really serious, the school would have been open years ago. Look at Tariq's own Hidden History Museum. Raised $1 million in a month, opened it a year later. Doors actually open, people can walk in.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I mean, yo, people been using that drop on Umar crazy. I don't even want to use it no more because everybody done used that joint. You don't find that suspicious? He said it 3 times too. I'm telling you, that nigga jiggled the doorknob. When he walked through a door, he jiggled the doorknob 3 times. He opened it 3 times. Open and shut it 3 times. I'm telling you, he does everything in 3s. But I was reading up on something on psychology. There's a reason why he does this. It's like Tasha K said, you hear a song on the radio. You don't like it at first. We all old school. We don't like them fucking new songs. But when you keep hearing it repeatedly, eventually you'd be like, all right, this song is all right. Then you keep hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. Then all of a sudden you're like, I like this song. And then you're like, what the fuck? I hated this song in the beginning. Now I like it. How the hell did that happen? They drilled it in your head. And that's what he does. He says things in 3s. You got to remember, he studies psychology. Whether he finished his studies is up for grabs. That's debatable. But we do know for sure that he studies psychology. And he does, you notice that once he got comfortable, he started saying shit in 3s. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Venmo. FDMG, dot, blah, 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 blah. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Venmo. You start saying it, and then eventually you start hitting the Cash App.
Listen, look, like this whole time, me and Omar have had some words back and forth with each other. I mean, over the internet. I'm glad he came and did an interview once. He didn't want to come back. That's cool. I'm not tripping. I think the idea of what he's doing is great. And I've always said, when that school opens, I'll gladly do an interview with him at that school. And I will publicly apologize, for questioning whether the school's going to open. But I don't get the impression the school's ever going to open.
Listen, when he was talking about that school about a decade ago, you know, I was for it. I donated to it. I said, look, to be honest, I don't think the school is happening. I said this about around 2017. And, you know, Umar we fell out because he started kind of attacking me publicly. And, you know, I helped the guy
get the truth.
Yeah, he started attacking me. And then I'm like, I started getting in on him. So we fell out. And, you know, I told people back in 2017, I said, let me keep it a bean, man. That school ain't never going to get built. That's just, you know, don't ask me about it again. You know, that's my opinion. It ain't going to get built, man. Just if it's going to get built, it would have been built already. It don't take that long. I have something called the Hidden History Museum here in LA. We raised money, made $1 million in a month. I opened the school a year later. I mean, not the school. I opened the museum a year later. It's open now. People can go down. Yeah. So you can get, if you want to get something open, you can get it open.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. A museum and a school ain't the same. A real school comes with teachers, curriculum, salaries, buses, health codes. That's easily $1 million a year just to keep the lights on. So yeah, it's way harder. But that's where the contradiction comes in. Umar had options. He could have started smaller, like Q Butter or King Randall. Online classes, after-school programs, something tangible people could see. Instead, he keeps...
Nah, Dark One, you ain't even live loud over here, bro. We don't even fuck with you, dog. You talking shit like, nah, I'm fucking with you.
Winging for this giant dream school that never moves past the talking stage. And then Vlad brought up the $500 lunch date situation. Umar out here telling women, donate $500 to FDMG and you get a private lunch with me. Bruh, Tariq didn't even have to say.
But you know what's crazy, though? The video I played yesterday proved a point. When has Umar talked about saving young black boys? I'm saying, yeah, I'm fucking with you, bro. But when has he like really talked about it? Like lately, all it's been about is women. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. That's all he talks about. You building a school for black boys, but you're pandering to their mothers about relationships and dating and all this other shit. You don't see him talk about saving young black boys no more. I have yet to see a video all this year about him talking about saving young black boys or young black girls. Aki, what's up? Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. We need y'all to hit that like button to get the algorithm out. And if y'all want to support the channel, y'all can hit the Cash App, PayPal. Y'all want to put something on that loud pack, you know, it's all good. But most importantly, I'd rather you hit that like button.
Much. Just the idea itself had Vlad shaking his head like, yo, this man really turned dating into a school fundraiser. That's when you know it's cooked. Because that kind of stunt don't make the movement look serious. It makes it look like a hustle. And Tariq said it plain. Umar's a smart dude, but the antics, the theatrics, they kill everything. Instead of uplifting, it makes the whole mission look like a joke.
Yo, when you watch the video of, and he's right, you make the whole mission look like a total joke. And that ties into what I'm saying right now. If you watch the video of the director of that movie that he put out, she said he wouldn't even talk to the kids or their parents. He was upset about it. He wouldn't talk to them. He barely wanted to be around them. Like, it's crazy. How can a man, what kind of man that claims that he wants to save young black boys don't want to talk to young black boys? How you saving them? And if I want to build a school, right, to save young black boys, I would be trying to prove that by saving young black boys. You know, doing one-on-one talks with them. He want to do one-on-one talks with their mothers. He want to do one-on-one talks with the women. Now, one time, as he said, I'm going to do a Q&A with young black boys to, you know, talk to them, pick their brains, you know, see what, you know, what they're thinking, try to change some things as I'm building the school. It's all about their mothers. It's all about the women. That nigga used the young black boys to fuck their mamas. He's a horn toad in disguise. You know, I got my horn toad mode. I ain't gonna act like I'm perfect. But goddamn, bro. God damn.
Now, this is where it got even darker. Tariq hinted there might be other stuff going on with Umar. He ain't say it straight, but you know what he was pointing at.
Y'all know what's going on, and so do I.
Yeah.
Because in fact, he even said for
Yo, speaking of Drewski, did y'all, speaking of him,
what's going on.
Speaking of Drewski, did y'all see him do the white guy at the NASCAR? Oh my God, that was the funniest shit on the internet. Mr. Switchy, what's up? Make sure you hit that like button, good brother. Like button, good brother. But did y'all see that? And white folks is upset. Mr. Judge, are you upset? Did you see it? Are you upset about it? As many as black, he didn't. When white folks did blackface, it was to like totally shit on black folks. He did it as like just like a, you know, to be, you know, something fun. It was less racist. I don't think it was racist at all. And whoever did that man's makeup is God level. He had the suntan and everything, tattoos and suntan. The shit was funny. Shit, did we get mad at Robert Downey Jr. when he did blackface in fucking Tropical Thunder? We loved that shit. The shit was hilarious. I watched Tropical Thunder the other day. That shit was funny as hell. So I don't know how they mad at it. As many as black, y'all did big ass fucking pink lips around you. He didn't do that. He could have did all types of stereotypes about white folks. I mean, he did put the mullet on. But that shit was fucking funny. You go to NASCAR, that's with a bunch of mullets. I've been to a NASCAR joint. Mullets everywhere. My grandfather took me to one, and he pranked me because I didn't know that when you stand in the front, he had like third row seats, and they let you walk up a little bit. The kids, they'll let you walk up for a few seconds just to, you know, see. He didn't tell me that when they drive by that wind gust, boom, knock you right off your feet. Oh my God, I was like 75 pounds at the time too. I'm 140 pounds now, soaking wet. That shit, boom, knocked me right off. He laughed funny as shit. Slapped his knee and everything. My one uncle, he got this funny ass laugh. He's like, oh, you. He the dude that made up, y'all. He'd be like, oh, you. But my grandfather took me to one of them joints, and he didn't tell me that the wind gust would knock you the fuck over. That shit's loud as shit too. And boom, 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 boom. That shit is so loud, and the wind gust from the cars, them motherfuckers is going 200-300 at a time, and a bunch of them doing it at the same time. The wind gust, shit is crazy. But my point is, you go to a NASCAR race, mullets everywhere. It's like a sea of them. I don't see what the big deal was. The shit was fucking hilarious. We didn't get mad at Robert Downey Jr. when he did blackface in Tropical Thunder because it was funny. And it's the same equivalent. He aced it. He act like a black dude. He talk like I mean, it was kind of stereotypical, but he made it funny. Same thing with Drewski. Mullet game was crazy. That shit was fucking funny. Y'all gotta see it. Type in whenever you get the chance. Type in Drewski at the NASCAR race. Shit is hilarious. If we got time, I'll play it. The shit was I didn't even know it was Drewski at first. I did not know it was him. He light skinned too, so when he put the white paint on, the shit blended.
And so do I.
Yeah.
Because in fact, he even said for that $500 date, like, just send money to the FD, was it the
FDMG
and the FDMG. I'm like, you already date money to the school.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I talked about this the other day, man. When you're getting into antics like that, we're gonna do it.
I think that's why they mad too, because nobody knew that he was Drewski. It was too convincing. The accent, he had the dip in his mouth. Shit was funny.
Donation for a date, they kind of make the movement look very unserious. That makes, that just kind of bastardizes the whole movement. And Umar don't have to do it.
Look. He said he watched me on the big screen. How I look. How the bling look. See rim. I'm not most time. So my knowledge of people is limited outside of academics. Oh, okay. Type in Drewski NASCAR race. The shit is hilarious.
All that stuff, man. He's a brilliant brother, man. Very smart guy. But all of the antics and the theatrics, I think it's some other stuff going on there. I really do. I really think there's some other stuff going on. I don't want to say what it is, but I think there's some real serious stuff going on,
And he ain't the first. Even Umar's ex-spiritual wife said the man would leave the house one way and come back looking like a whole different person.
Bro. Nobody noticed this nigga got duck lips? Put it on full mask. Don't nobody notice that the nigga's doing duck lips? Every time I see this picture, I'll be like, nobody noticed that the man is doing duck lips? And I want to put this on record for the 11th millionth time. That hairstyle is not Philly. We don't know what the fuck that is. And Mr. Switchy can vouch for me. We don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. I've never seen it in the city. Maybe one or two people. But majority of us don't know what the fuck that is. That was his own doing. Don't put that on us. I'm pretty sure Mr. Switchy can vouch for me. Don't put that on us. We don't know what the fuck that is. Actually make more money. Right. But what he said was true. Hold on. I want to go back to what he's saying because he's saying some shit.
TMG, I'm like, you already date money to the school.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I talked about this the other day, man. When you're getting into antics like that, we're gonna do a donation for a date. They kind of make the movement look very unserious. That makes, that just kind of bastardizes the whole.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. That fade is crisp than a motherfucker. I can see crumbs dropping off that motherfucking hair. Like that thing is crisp. I need to go to his barber. He said, "Yeah, that's a Tunde dude." He said, "We keep it right. That shit be crisp." I ain't gonna lie. It looked like Tariq went to somebody in Philly. That thing is crisp. I can see crumbs dropping off that motherfucker. I need to go to his barber.
Movement, and Umar don't have to do all that stuff, man. He's a brilliant brother, man. Very smart guy. But all of the antics and the theatrics, I think it's some other stuff going on there. I really do. I really think there's some other stuff going on. I don't want to.
You said, what are duck lips? You ain't never see women on Instagram or that's duck lips. Pause. That I'm showing him what duck lips is. When they do this, you see a woman like this, that's duck lips. If you go back to that picture, hold on. Umar's doing duck. Women do this shit. Duck lips. Where's it at? I can't find it. But
Say what
anyway,
it is, but
that's what
I think
women
there's some real serious stuff going on, you know.
And he ain't the first. Even Umar's ex-spiritual wife said the man would leave the house one way.
That's duck lips. That picture where he's like this, that's duck lips. Women do that shit. Only women. In gay guys. That right there where he's duck lips. Daffy duck lips. Succotash.
And come back looking like a whole different person, disheveled, wild-eyed, like something, and come back. Even Umar's ex-spiritual wife said the man would leave the house one way and come back looking like a whole different person, disheveled, wild-eyed, like something happened in between. Ex-spiritual wife said the man would leave the house one way and come back looking like a whole different person, disheveled, wild-eyed.
I don't know about you, but that's cocaine. She said he would leave the house normal. Umar, fine. Come back like this. Come back in the house talking about something. Turn the heat down. It's hot in here. Looking out the window. Cops there. You know what's going on? It's somebody. Did you turn the heat up? Come, said he come leave the house fine. Talking about baby. Turn the heat up. It's cold in here. Come back. Shit. Bitch, did you turn the heat up in here? God damn. You ain't see the cops coming down the street? Is somebody knocking on the door? Hello? Hello?
Like something happened in between. Now me, I don't know if Umar's on drugs. Honestly, he already acts like he on a natural high 24/7. You mix that with anything else, man, that's a recipe for disaster. But the fact that people close to him keep saying the same thing, it raises eyebrows. In Umar's defense, I just got allergies. Bruh, come on.
Stop it. Get some help.
Vlad even gave him an easy way out. He said all Umar got to do is come forward and admit it. Yo, I tried. This school was bigger than me. I couldn't pull it off.
Bro, what the fuck was that? Now you can't tell me that before he went on there, he wasn't high. Now we looking back at some of these interviews and he was fucked up. That's that Fetty Wap or cocaine. Crack cocaine. Look at this. It's the motherfucker y'all was giving y'all money to. Look at him. I want you to just take a good look. Just look. I'm gonna just sit here and look at you. You can't tell me he wasn't hot. Look at it. Look at it. That's bugged out. He's paranoid, twisting his hair. I seen this shit before. I was in them streets, and I did my fair share of trapping. That one in the front, that's that paranoid high. Fucked up high.
And admitted, yo, I tried. This school was bigger than me. I couldn't pull it off. I'm sorry to the people who donated. That's it. That little ounce of honesty would go a long way. Cause look, projects fall through all the time. Not every dream gets finished. People might clown them for a week, but then they'd move on. But Umar can't do it. Instead of focusing on the mission, he turned the critics into his mission.
Listen, Umar, I know you watch these interviews because I remember I had Ari Spears on my show, right? We were talking about Umar and the whole bunny hopping situation. And Aries, of course, he's a comedian.
I saw that.
He said, "I will have sex with a white woman on top of Dr. Umar Johnson." And Umar posted on his Instagram and said, "Why do these black?"
Yo, Ari a nut for that. That shit was funny. He said, "I'll have sex on top of." He said, "I have sex with a white woman on top of Umar." That's funny as shit.
Entertainers go on this white man's show and embarrass themselves. I don't think he was embarrassing himself. I think he was cracking jokes on it. I thought it was a funny joke.
He's a comedian.
You know, like honestly, Umar, I know you're gonna watch this, right? Because you seem to watch a lot of my stuff. Just come forward and say, "Listen, I sincerely tried to open it. You know, I tried for years, but this was a bigger undertaking that I was able to do on my own. I didn't want to partner up with anyone that could have potentially, made this happen. And I'm sorry for everyone that donated. I can't pay you back, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I will try to do better in the future."
It's not about building a school anymore. It's about proving YouTube was wrong. That's why he'll never admit failure. And the crazy part, if he really let the building get auctioned, blame the white man, cried conspiracy, people would still donate to him again.
He's not going to blame the white man right now. He's blaming the black man. It's the black man's fault. It's the bourgeois fault. He can't blame the white man on this one, so he's blaming the black man.
And that's how wild the loyalty is. And here's where the hypocrisy hit full blast. Vlad brought up the fact that Umar named the school after Frederick Douglass, a man who literally married a white woman later in life.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I think it'll be a little embarrassing, but I think at least people will appreciate the honesty. There's lots of projects that fell through that never came forward,
Right.
Do you think he'll ever do that, though?
20 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. We want to get this out in the algorithm. So try to hit that like button.
No, never.
No?
Hell. No. Umar's gonna keep this thing going. I was abducted by aliens, brothers and sisters. I was abducted by aliens. The aliens, you got to say it 3 times.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
Was abducted.
He already said an alien punched him in the face. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that? Now looking back on that, he was definitely hot. Y'all want to see that? Y'all ain't never see that. He said, "Bro got a half nap, half twist." He said, "It look like his bros so heavy." Right. Y'all ain't never see that? When he said the alien punched him in the face? He said an alien came up in his crib, a yellow alien to be exact, punched him in, came up in his crib and punched him in the face. He said the alien punched him in the face, y'all. You never saw that? Well, let me show you. That nigga said a yellow alien came into it. Ooh, we got another one too. Hold on, let me put that in the playlist. A yellow alien came into his crib and punched him in the face. Umar Johnson says an alien punched him in the face. You think I swear to God. Hold on. Let me make sure. I want the original video. I don't want nobody playing it. I want the video. Here we go. That nigga said an alien punched him in his face. Now imagine, now imagine being a parent, right? And your child run in your room and tell you that an alien punched him in the face. Boy, if you don't go lay your ass back down, you're not sleeping in my room. Because usually that's why I remember I did some shit. I ain't do nothing like I ain't say no alien punched me in the face. I told my mom I kept hearing noises. I was like 5. I wanted to sleep in the room. When dad came over, I ain't seen him in about a year or 2. I wanted to sleep with my parents. I was like 5. So I kept telling her I hear noises in my room. They looked at me and said, boy, if you don't get your ass, I hear noises, head ass back to bed. Right. But boy, if you don't go take your, that's exactly what my parents said to me. Boy, if you don't take your ass back to bed, but I hear noises. You about to see noises in a second.
Kelly G, and I'm back with my favorite scholar, Dr. Umar. Let's get into it.
Visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in are real. Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real. Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And when I was in the 3rd grade in Jacksonville, North Carolina, 9 years old, 8 years old, me and my mother were looking out the window and we saw a UFO. We said, is that a UFO? I said, now that might be a plane. Maybe that's the military expedition, military air. It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO.
You see how he keep pausing? He's trying to think of it. He's trying to get a story together. Watch how he keeps pausing.
Me and my mother were looking out the window and we saw a UFO. We said, is that a UFO? I said, now that might be a plane. Maybe that's the military.
Pause. Go ahead. Think you're lie.
Expedition, military air.
Pause. Go ahead. Think you're lie.
It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO. It kept swirling around. So it was way up in the sky though, but it had all these lights and it was going in a circle. And my mom said, okay, it's time for you to go to bed. So I go to bed, but I'm not asleep. You know how you laying down in your bed before you fall asleep? And the next thing you know, this yellow thing walked into my room. It was about 3 feet tall, shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light, shaped like a man with no features, pure yellow light. And I'm scared as shit. I want to call my mom or my dad, but I'm scared because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago. And this little yellow man, stocky too, he was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all you could see was yellow light in the shape of a man, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, pure yellow.
Wait, see, this is how you know you're lying. You said you couldn't see nothing but yellow light. So how are you describing his features? Stocky, like a bodybuilder. But I thought all you could see was yellow light. But anyway.
And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose, and it ran out the room.
Now, I didn't watch hundreds of alien stories. Not one time have I ever heard an alien just punching somebody in the face and running out the room. He said, bro, seen that shit on The Simpsons. 3 feet tall. How the fuck do you know how tall it is and all you could see was light? So it was 3 feet tall, pure light, and punched you in the face and broke your nose and ran up. It ran out. No one saw it happen, right? Sure. Right. It was pure light. I never see pure light be able to punch somebody. I'm looking at a light right now, right here. You can't touch or feel light, but it somehow punched you in the face.
And I got up and ran into my parents' room, and I said, I just got yellow. And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye.
I just knew that you was lying. You couldn't think of a lie better than that. You could have said it probed you or, was just there. You said it punched you in the face. Get the fuck out of here.
Or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose, and it ran out the room. And I got up and ran into my parents' room, and I said, I just got punched in the face by an alien. They said, boy, go to bed. I said, Umi, we just saw that spaceship. It was real. Because right after you...
First of all, I know you're lying. I don't know if he grew up Muslim or not, but I know you didn't call him. You call your mother Queen Mother Tunde now, but back then you called her Umi. I know Muslim people in Philly right now, and I don't see the kids calling their parents Umi, their mother Umi. That's something adults do. You grow up calling your parents mom. That's how I know you're lying. That's one reason why I know you're lying. I know you never called your mother Umi.
Sent me to bed. This little yellow man with no face, made of pure yellow light, came into my room, punched me in the damn face.
Now listen to what he just said. Is made of pure yellow light. How the fuck did it punch you? If it's made of pure yellow light. The fuck did he, was it a lifesaver? A lightsaber? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Did he vroom, did he punch you with a lifesaver or something? Sabers? Vroom, vroom. That's the only light I know that can physically touch you.
It felt like I had a broke nose, but I didn't. So let me ask y'all this. My alien experts, I'm going to my alien experts right now. Does anybody have an interpretation for the yellow being of pure light? It was pure light in the shape of a man, 3 feet tall, came into my room. I was awake. I was wide awake. I was not asleep. I had just gotten to the bed. Lights was out. He came in there, 3 feet tall, pure yellow light. I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face. Does anybody have an alien interpretation? I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not making this up. But see, some of y'all have never.
You definitely made that shit up. You definitely made that shit up. There's no doubt in my mind that you did not make that shit up.
Had spiritual experiences, so I know this is completely. This is calcified pineal gland. Calcified. If you study spirituality, if you study unseen beings, if you know what that yellow being was, because I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't think it was an ancestor. I don't think it was an Orisha. I think.
Now, if you said it was an ancestor, I might have believed you. Because the ancestor definitely might have punched you in the face for some shit you might be doing in the future. The ancestors probably knew who the fuck you was and what you was finna do when you became this of age and punched you in the face. Now that's more believable. I believe that over an alien. The ancestors came and said, nigga, you gonna scam the community, you son of a bitch, and you're gonna do it in our name. Maybe it was Frederick Douglass. Shit, he's scamming people too. Who knows?
I think it was something else because we just saw the spaceship. But if you have an interpretation for it wasn't.
Bro, my daughter sent me a TikTok, and guess what it was?
What?
You know that Pan-African Labrador Retriever? Hold on.
Put it up.
I'm finna drop it in the back chat. There you go.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh shit, where's it at? There it is.
Grand Rising, brothers and sisters. Now, I've been told I am a chocolate Labrador, but I do not subscribe to the white man's categorization. Labrador is my slave name. It was wolves. I'm a proud member of the Pan-Wolfricanist movement. Some may even call me the Prince of Pan-Wolfricanism. Now, ladies, I understand your excitement. Not often you see a canine with such levels of consciousness, but unfortunately, my father has not yet freed himself from the white man's shadows and has informed me that he intends on chopping my crown jewels off as soon as I'm able. So, unfortunately, I will not be available for breeding, but what I can offer you is a bark. Black African restoration of consciousness. With that being said, one next time. Black power.
Oh my God.
Yes. We was wolves.
Brothers and sisters, my name is Brother Yui. I'm struggling to find happiness this Juneteenth. My father is not who he says he is. We travel to his workplace, the studio. I expect the beautiful black music, Afro sheen creativity, but instead I was sat across from a Caucasoid canine. I said, Father, what is this? He said, it's an Australian shepherd. I said, aha! She is the shepherd and you are the sheep. That's strike one. Second strike came when he made me an appointment with a healer. He took me to a doctor of Western medicine, only for their test to reveal what my steady diet of sea moss and pro-blackness already showed me. I am strong, healthy, powerful. My tenacity knows no bounds. My engine is ancestral. Those who came before me did not sleep, and neither will I, because I am...
We was wolves, though. It's a whole series. I was screaming.
Oh my God, who did this to this dog?
They had that dog in some of everything.
Oh my God.
My crown jewels, Mr. Judge.
Who the fuck did that?
Lonely people with pets.
No, but I brought up the alien thing because Tariq Nasheed said that was going to be his next excuse. So I'm like, he already said that. But he said he got punched in the face.
I gotta find that clip where he made up that song about York. That shit is comedy gold. Dr. York up in the sky.
When you do, let me know.
Huh?
When you do, let me know. I'll play it.
Oh, you know that link going dead in the chat.
Come on, man.
All right.
I think it'll be a little.
Shit, tell me Tariq don't look like that man is eating. good.
Oh, he been looking like that. Him and Peanut been voluptuous since the early 2000s. I don't know what you talking about.
He ain't never looked like his neck ain't never droop on
His neck been getting smaller and small. It's been disappearing over the years.
Right.
Look, he been out there in the suburbs in the gated community eating gut. Okay?
Great.
Because remember, he got a Black History Museum / nightclub. Museum by day, nightclub by night. Get your boogie on.
I mean,
doing the mink slide.
How does that even work? Do you like slide all the
Nigga, I don't know. I have absolutely no clue. Maybe they in there juking with the exhibits at 2:00 in the morning. Let me drop down and come back up.
Appreciate the honesty. There's lots of projects that fell through that never came forward, you know?
Right.
Do you think he'll ever do that though?
No, never.
No?
Hell. Umar's gonna keep this thing going. I was abducted by aliens, brothers and sisters. I was abducted by aliens. The aliens, you gotta say it 3 times.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
Was abducted by aliens.
Why are there
I was abducted by aliens, my African brothers and sisters.
I said, why are there 2 of me up here? Drop the one that the thing ain't pulsing. You know when I move? There you go. You got the right one.
And they did an anal probe on me, and I
so
got to get a prostate exam and all the money.
They probing Pan-African pussy now?
No, he said that's what Umar's excuse gonna be next time.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't think the aliens was interested in Pan-African pussy.
Apparently they like punching Pan-Africans in the face. I think it was the ancestors.
He got beat by the ancestors in his sleep. I believe that. I believe that.
That's what I said. He said, I don't think it was the ancestors. I was like, if you said that.
I was watching this. I was watching this movie, right? And the parents prayed to the ancestors. And the ancestors was chasing the child in their dreams. So the child went in there and basically cussed the ancestors out because they had the little tablets or whatever. So the parents went in there and the tablets turned around, they turned their backs on them, and then came and cussed them out in their dreams. See, that's what be happening to Umar. Frederick Douglass be knocking him in the title while he sleep.
Nah, yeah.
They go into the prostate exam. Come on, brother.
The anal probe wiped me out.
Hell, man, just keep it a buck with people. Just do it. It's not that hard to do. Just if you're gonna do it, just do it. That's it.
Bruh, how you spend years screaming about bunny hopping, tearing down brothers who date outside their race, but your school's namesake did the exact same thing. Umar tries to excuse it, but let's be real. If Shannon Sharp or anybody else did the same thing, he'd roast them. But when it's Douglas, suddenly it's different. And Tariq had to laugh, like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you built your whole school identity around a man who broke the very rule you push on everyone else? That's wild.
Frederick Douglass was playing in the snow.
And that should have let his followers know right there that he's not really about shit. If his idol is willing to break his rule, you don't think that he would?
Well, his idol, I mean, I don't get this. You know, people fought against segregation for years, for decades, for centuries. And here we are trying to segregate ourselves. Well, guess what? It's never going to happen. People always like something a little exotical. People always like to play in the snow because it's a lot of snow.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with making snow angels. Eyebrows.
I don't tend to play in the snow, but some people like to. You know, it's all a personal choice. Yeah, Umar walking, talking contradiction, Nico. Ain't Ain't nothing he say or do on the up and up.
I don't give a fuck what race you are. As long as I like your personality and you look good, that's cool. I don't give a fuck what race you are. My shine go stick don't discriminate.
Bunny hopping and the interracial relationship. This is someone who has interracial kids. Look, I mean, at one point, interracial marriage was illegal. Like literally, it was a Loving versus something.
Yeah, Loving versus the state of Virginia.
Versus the state of Indiana, exactly. Like it was
And
literally
guess what,
illegal at one point.
Loving versus the state of Virginia. Guess which one was which?
Wait, what?
I said Loving versus the state of Virginia. Guess what the man was and guess what the woman was? Ethnicity.
Man was black, woman was white.
Wrong.
Oh, the other way.
Yes, it was a white man and a black woman.
Oh,
now,
shit.
do the math.
He has
if
to
it would have been a black man and a white woman that went up there,
so
he'd have been lynched, and we'd have still been. If this interracial marriage would have still been illegal.
Right.
But let's condemn the white man for everything. See, none of it makes sense.
Because if it wasn't for the white man, I wouldn't be alive.
Look, 2/3 of getting black folk out of slavery was white folk or a variation that was not black. The Underground Railroad was not staffed by niggas.
They needed some white folks to make that come true. I did read about that.
Look, on my channel, we have read about this guy. He kept going back to get slaves. And the more you do it, the more dangerous it is. Till finally he disappeared getting somebody. I think the last person he got home is Jaded here.
Nah, but I did learn that from Jaded.
Yeah, remember? And he kept going back and shit.
Yep.
And then the dude made it, but he didn't. He disappeared.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that when he was telling me about that.
White people were incarcerated and killed for trying to free black people.
Yeah, I remember he sent me the a big ass fucking thing on it.
Yeah. It's like ignorant people sit up here and say that shit because they don't read. They don't read, and when they do read, they don't comprehend.
Right.
And I don't get outside my race.
It was when we was playing that joint when he was on the what's the dude name? Roland Martin show.
Yeah.
And Jaded put it in the chat. He was like, name one thing white folks did to, try to change the system. And that was when Jaded put it in the chat. He was like, there were white people trying to help slaves.
The first documented case of slavery in the United States of America was a black man. And he wasn't a slave. Well, he was, but he was also the master.
Shit, the first slaves in America was white. Once they realized that, they was overpopulated by black folks, they was like, hey, we got to come together. We got to do something.
We done got all off topic from Big Funky. The fat, nasty, greasy, sandwich eating bastard. I'm gonna have y'all say it in the chat for this over.
Put a little knowledge up in there.
Beautiful people use Afro Sheen.
Yeah, that froze. I ain't gonna lie, that thing is crisp. Her fro.
Crisp and a little crooked. They did her wrong when they got her.
It ain't a hair out of place on that fro. That she look like one of the Jackson 5. There's a machine. Oh, baby.
Brothers and sisters, I can't wait to start filming today. I'm getting married. I can't give y'all the story. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. But I can't wait to see my movie wifey in that beautiful African dress. 5'5" extra thick in the thighs. Brothers and sisters.
The part he ain't telling you.
Now.
He
Umar
made that
going to
woman
jail for
never want
something.
to act again.
Umar going to jail for something perverted. I'm calling it now.
The nigga wanted to pull his pants down in the acting scene.
He going to jail.
First he wanted to take his shirt off. She said, "All right, I'm gonna let that slide." Then the nigga tried to pull his pants down, his boxers. She's like, "Oh hell no."
No
That's
sense
why
of boundaries. No respect for personal space.
It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over romance.
It's
Wait,
funny
pause.
that he said that because he did all that.
Wait, you see how he doing the ultra blink?
Yeah.
When he doing the ultra blink, he know he full of shit.
Yeah. I noticed too, like once he realized that he had like older single women, he started doing a little light skin shit with his eyes. Little, like he's squinting, like he always got some type of light in his eyes. Nigga, he be in the dark doing that shit too. Nigga, ain't no light out here. Why are you squinting?
But watch him. That ultra blink he do is like blink, 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 blink. He know
Yeah,
he
that's why I just said blink, blink, blink. Hold on, let's run it back. Watch this shit. He does it all the time. Blink, blink, blink.
Getting married.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give y'all the story. Let me be quiet.
Blink, blink,
Let
blink.
me be
blinking over bread
I can't
bagel.
wait to see the story. Let me be quiet.
Watch. Blink, blink, blink.
Let me.
The nigga blink in threes. I told you he does everything in threes.
I getting married. I can't give y'all the story. Let me be quiet.
Blink, blink, blink.
Let me be quiet. But I can't wait to see my movie wifey in that beautiful African dress. Five extra thick in the thighs.
So they can see it. Hold on.
But I can't wait to see my movie wifey in that beautiful African dress.
Why are you torturing us, bro?
Hold on, sis. This shit funny as fuck.
Brothers and sisters.
Watch
I can't wait to start filming today. I getting married. I can't give y'all the story. Let me be quiet.
Blink, blink,
Let
blink.
me be quiet. But I can't wait to see my movie wifey in that beautiful African dress.
I don't care what nobody
Five extra thick in the thighs. Brothers and sisters, it is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is
and I could have sworn his dad said he never had allergies.
Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
But we got you on camera bagging a snow bunny.
Yo, I'm gonna quit saying that shit because I saw a black dude with his white girlfriend about bust out saying this shit.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Revolution over romance. And it is business before the bedroom.
Horizontal
We're coming to a
hostility.
close, and I want all y'all to fasten your seatbelt. We're done with filming. He's keeping touch. Like, how's the editing coming? So the product, I said, Doc, once editing is done, everybody could breathe because now the film is done.
I just realized he got your logo in the background.
That's Cookie Crush chat. That's why I don't go over there. It's like cognitive dissonance.
I just now realized that though.
I was Trip C before he had the Cookie Crush chat, but he got signs and shit.
I know.
That's why I just went with Trip C.
He must got multiple computers because sometimes he be in his bedroom.
Or he
it's
just
like
moving shit.
Birth,
One of the
and we
two.
are ready to release it.
Boy, that head, I don't mean to be coming at it, but that head shiny in the mother. Spit polish that thing.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Lynn been eating good too.
To the world.
I know. I seen the pictures of him before. I'm like, God damn.
So I informed them immediately. I said, it's done.
Well, he got a job.
Sarah at Regal.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know him now? Monty Woodgrain. He be hating on Lennon so much. Bro, you just mad Well, you was the first Lennon honor. You went up to the school. I remember my first video of seeing the school was Monty Woodgrain. It was you.
Yeah,
You're
but
mad.
Monty's problematic because he got his own issues.
That's what I'm saying. But you're
And
just
he
mad.
got mad.
Lennon is getting the recognition for exposing Umar, and you're not. Because every time you come at Lennon, you say, I mean, I've been to this. I was the one who went up to I was the one who you're mad.
Yo,
Big mad.
we all gonna be real honest for a second. The one who kicked everything off was not Monty, was not Lennon. Shit, it wasn't even KKC.
Who was it?
Everybody was following behind old crazy bitch. I ain't finna say her name because then she might pop up. She nuts for real.
Put it in the back chat. I don't know who you're talking about.
You ain't gonna know if I put it in the back chat.
I probably wasn't
This
around
is
when that.
before your time, bro. When Umar was first in the early 2010s, when we was on YouTube. This is who was talking about him all the time. Like I ain't finna mention her name because I don't know if she's still around, but she lost her shit long ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm for me, the first person that I saw talking about Umar in a negative way was Monty Woodgrain, and I think he's just butthurt.
But I will say,
nobody cares.
Anonymous, Black Anonymous, she was talking about Umar. It's just people let that shit go.
Black Anonymous. She's
Yeah,
still around.
it's like these are the ones that stuck around and kept grinding.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you can say, just like Monty had that damn muscle suit talking about Pop.
Yeah.
He was the first to do that too. It's like, okay, and if you gonna be on the internet being a content creator, somebody gonna copy you. People been copied.
Right.
At least you mention their names. They scared to mention mine.
I'm flattered when I see motherfuckers do my shit. Like that means I'm doing something right.
Yeah, you know you done hit it big when people be like, yeah, such and such was basically using your shit.
Right. Just give me the credit.
Oh, they ain't gonna do that. That'd be too much like writing, and people wouldn't watch them. They'd watch you.
Right. Right. You're right.
She's setting up a viewing. I told her to please hold off. When can you come in Cleveland? Production isn't willing to pay to get you here so we could see the finished product. He's like, why are you showing the film? I didn't even get the film to approve it. And I said, Doc,
yeah,
that's a courtesy they give to you. If you put the minimum is 5 theater, whether you have 5 theater, 8 theater, 100 theater, but they give production, the producer, a chance to sit in the theater to see the finished product. We see the coloring, we see the sound. If there's something that doesn't sit well, we could go back to editing, correct the problem, and then resubmit it back to the theater. I said, but the theater, they're like, once you do that initial viewing, we don't let you come back. If you want to do a viewing, it's like $2,000 just to sit in that theater to rewatch a movie. So usually that viewing, we already know what we see, and usually there's no correction because before.
I ain't gonna lie, she got an old name, but I ain't gonna lie, she all right for an old head. I ain't gonna lie, she all right for an old head.
Yo ass.
Knock the dust off of that.
My nephew told me he was gonna be a cub. Said he was gonna go get him a cougar.
Soon as you said a cub, oh my God. I ain't heard that.
You already knew what I was talking about. Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
I looked at that video chat and I said, sister, get your child.
Hey, some old heads to show you something.
I keep telling them, Mr. Judge.
The more heads will show you a little something.
He be like, no, fuck that.
I am. I couldn't focus the other day with Tasha K titties all on the camera. I'm sorry. That shit throw me off.
We all know Real Horn Dog.
We will
Horn Gold.
look at the film 4 or 5 times before we hand it in a finished format for the theater. And it's not no little DVD you throw in or little thing. It's put on a cartridge where it could go in any theater and be compatible to show on the screen. So a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think they popping a DVD up there, or they popping a little cartridge like you do. It's in a totally different format. That theater, what they put the film in. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So I said, I'm willing to pay for you. Nah. You send me the finished product. I said, first of all, that's not possible. It's on that film, but it's not like no DVD. And
look at the pictures. Look at this lady. She looks so uncomfortable.
I said, I'm willing to pay for you. Nah. You send me the finished product. I said, first of all, that's not possible.
Look.
Yeah, she looked like she is mad uncomfortable. Like Umar trying to touch her in her no space or some shit.
Yeah, she like,
get this nigga off me.
It's on.
Look. Oh boy, that one. Yeah, she still look like. That's not how I want to take the picture.
That film, like
this one right here.
If he don't get his hands off me, this man is a creepazoid.
Yeah, she looked like Pharaoh when he was like, I just told Waka Flocka. I just told Waka Flocka, Waka Flocka believe in aliens. She eat her food like.
She looked mad uncomfortable. That's all I got to say.
Very good. Oh my God, she definitely looked mad uncomfortable.
It's not like no DVD, and he couldn't understand the concept. I don't know if he think I was playing game with him. I said, Doc, I'm giving you an option to see it. No. You give me the finished product, and then we move forward. Nigga, I'm the producer. You're not dictating to me what I'm gonna do or hand you the finished product. That was never part of the agreement.
See, what people don't understand is he came to her asking her to do a movie for him and didn't put up a motherfucking dime.
Not a dime.
To make all the money off the movie. And she like, huh?
He wanted her to give him a copy so he could turn around and make copies and sell them.
Right. And she was like, nah, not talking.
Well, she hadn't even put it into that format yet. Basically, what she was saying is, in order to get a screening, you have to have it on the format that the theater uses. And the theaters are, they have the same format across the board. They don't use them big reels no more. They use some other kind of technology. So she hadn't even gone to the point of putting it on DVD. He wanted a DVD. She telling him, we'll pay you to come out for the screening. Because you have to have the screen and make sure everything running right on the big screen, and then you go back and do it and make any edits and shit.
But did you see? The part about the contract? When he kept sending him the contract, Copperfield's Tuesday. When he was trying to send him he refused to sign the contract. Like, he kept bullshitting about it because the contract said that basically she has to make her money back before he's able to do anything.
Umar Johnson.
So what she did was she did a binding one. Basically, had her lawyer call him and basically send him an email basically saying, once you get on that plane and come here, you're in a binding contract. Hold on, somebody knock on the door.
Are you following me?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh no. And then this is where the communication started breaking down with him. And I gave him an option. I think I send you my text back and forth. This was the last time. Now, if you want to pull the text and read the text to them,
I'll pull
and this is where the breakdown, and then all communication went south.
Okay, let me read this. And I know you said you only had 2 hours. We're already at 2 hours. Are you okay on time?
But 10:14. No, but go ahead. I'm gonna finish this interview with you.
Okay, so let me do this real quick. So this is from February 8, 2023.
You are not, Umar states, you are not allowed to show that film without my approval. I have not seen it, and I do not
Who is
give
he?
you permission to screen it. And then you stated a private screening is just the executive producer to see the image on the screen and to hear the sound. And then he says, complete disrespect, all in all caps. You reply, how am I being disrespectful? Why are you so angry? Can you come to Cleveland and see it? And text when you capitalize everything that's shouting. And then you stated you were pleased with the project. Now all of a sudden you've turned against the project. I am baffled by all of this. I didn't say you couldn't see it. I asked you your location in Maryland, and you ignored me. I offered to FaceTime
and let me
to
cut
show
you.
the
The
movie.
location for, let me cut you real quick. The location Maryland, because he was doing a lecture. The reason I asked him, I told Sarah, instead of doing the screening here in Cleveland, can I have my screening done?
Oh my God, sis, you should have heard my daughter coming in the house. She said, I got tough takes, Daddy. I got tough takes.
Oh Lord.
I got some tough takes. I got tough takes.
Cupcake.
Yeah, John said cupcakes. I got pink cupcakes. All right, now what's going on? Put it up,
They showing the text from when she was trying to get Umar to come to the screen, and then he talking about she ain't got permission to show it and all. Just a whole bunch of BS.
You ain't got permission to show it.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to show that film without my approval. I have not sent it, and I do not give you permission. That's what
Umar told her.
That's what Umar told her.
Yeah, the gray is Umar, the blue is her.
But what he don't understand is you didn't put up no money for the film. She don't need your permission.
See, he thought by not signing the contract, he was gonna say you can't use my likeness. But when that lawyer called him and gave him that verbal, that put brakes on that.
The lawyer called him and told him, once you jump on that plane, that's what I was talking about before I left. Once you jump on that motherfucking plane and come and start once you touch down in her city, you are in a binding contract. That's why once a lawyer, she could have did it like any other way, but it wouldn't have counted. But she got the lawyer to do it. So once a lawyer does it,
that same lawyer that was sending that contract, he called him because he wouldn't sign that contract and told him, even though you have not signed this contract, when you get on this plane and come over here to do this, that puts you in a binding contract.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. You articulated better than me. He ain't put up no money. Not one drip drop dime. Not even a hay penny.
Didn't pay for a ticket, didn't pay for a hotel.
Right. I smell that Rasta pasta too. That shit's no good. I'm not gonna get
in Maryland. So I tried my best to accommodate them. Please continue.
Yep. Let's go to
let me drop down. I need to call and see where they at.
Everything needs to be
all right.
And let's see. Okay, so yes, you were pleased with the project. Now all of a sudden you're turned against the project. I am baffled by all of this. I didn't say you couldn't see it. I asked you your location in Maryland, and you ignored me. I offered the FaceTime to show you the movie, and you declined. You're not meeting me halfway. The file cannot be sent email. It doesn't have the capacity to be sent that way. It is too large, and I keep calling you, and you're not even picking up.
Yo, you right. Who the fuck uses DVDs anymore? You're exactly right. I just now thought about that. Who the fuck is using DVDs? I haven't seen a DVD in the. I'll be going to Walmart, walking past the DVD section, like, who the fuck is buying these things? No wonder why they like fucking find it. You can get like Walmart, they got sales, like sales for DVDs, and I'll be like, who the fuck is buying these joints? All right, I bought a couple. Jones was like $5 for like 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers, classics. All right, I bought a couple.
The phone. And then Umar responds with, everything needs to be in writing. I prefer text message
Yes,
and
that's when he
email.
shut down. He no longer was calling me or accepting my phone call. He just wanted to communicate, email and text. Communication was completely, verbal communication was shut down at the time. Please continue.
Yep, and this is February 8th, 2023. I'm not speaking to you on the phone until I receive a link to watch the movie in its entirety. And then you replied, I did email you a contract. You already have that in writing before filming. And if you want, you could FaceTime and see the whole movie. I've given you 2 options to watch it, and you refuse to take either one of them. And then Umar said, I never signed any contract.
Yeah, because he didn't. He didn't.
Yep.
You see how conniving he is?
See, this right here shows how conniving. She's right. It shows how conniving and how much of a fucker he is, because she kept sending the contract over and over and over and over. And you kept claiming that you didn't get it. You send it again. You did. Oh man, I must have deleted it. All the way up until the day. So what she did to save her own ass was have the lawyer call him and say, once you jump on that plane and stay in that whole touchdown in her city, stay in that hotel and show up the film, you are in a verbal binding contract. He thought, whatever, you can say it all you want, but as long as I didn't sign it, it doesn't matter. Doofus, magoofus. The lawyer told you, my nigga. The lawyer calls me and tells me that I don't know too much about all that, but I know if the lawyer called me and say that shit, that's a binding contract.
See how conniving he is?
Yep. If you want to play games, I'm more than ready. You responded, okay, we both agreed to do this film. I sent you a contract. I sent you the script. You came to town. We made the film. I spent $5,000 to make this film, and I'm going to make that $5,000 back. Now I'm trying to cooperate with you. I don't know what happened.
She put up $5,000. A nigga comes to you and asks you to film his documentary or life story, right? Documentary, life story, which he tries to fuck up and exaggerate. Doesn't show up to the breakfast that they threw for him. Doesn't show up for the screening. Doesn't promote it. Doesn't put up money. No money on towards the film, and tries to make money off of it before you get your money back. I want y'all to think about that. The nigga came to her. She ain't go to him. And she donated thousands of dollars to the school. He thought because she was a loyal donor, he can manipulate her. But she wasn't finna be manipulated off her $5,000. That's a lot of money. That's a nice car. That's a nice car. He didn't put up. You can get a pretty nice car for five racks. You can do a lot with 5 racks. And she put that's just money to just be thrown around like it's nothing. Not for the average person. And he thought that, you know what, I'm gonna make my money off. But he was trying to manipulate her. You can't use my likeness. I need the DVD. I ain't coming to the screening unless you send me a link and a copy of it. Huh? First of all, you came to me. Second of all, you ain't put up no money on it. And you think you're just going to just manipulate me? She wasn't having it. I like her. I like her. I was going to do the Catch of Umar. This sounds a lot better.
if someone is in your ear, but I'm sensing a lot of aggression, and the queen doesn't like to be threatened. Umar stated again, I never signed any contract. Oh, I read that one already.
You read
Looks
that.
like
That's
you sent him the trail. Okay, and then this is February 8th. February 9th of 2023. Umar stated
this
in
is
all
the
caps,
next day he responded to what you just
in all
read.
caps. Yep. You do not have my approval to proceed with this film. I have not been given a link to see the movie in its entirety for my approval. I do not give you permission to include my likeness in any shape, any way, shape, form, or fashion in your movie. You do not have permission to use my likeness in any video, trailer, movie, except of any excerpt or of any movie, parts of interviews, or any portion of the brand that is Dr. Umar Johnson or Prince of Pan-Africanism. You do not have permission to release any clips or trailers that depict the image of Dr. Umar or his related brands. You already posted a trailer without my permission. You are a deceitful, disrespectful, and unprofessional liar. I will see you in court.
And then I was shocked. I'm like, see me in court. And immediately within 3 days, unprofessionally, his lawyer reached out to me. And now, no dummy, you can't. I got collared. I said, sir, you're.
Well, look, this is how you can tell he's butthurt because he keep typing in all capital. He mad. He can't manipulate her. He mad to the motherfucker that he can't manipulate her. He typing in all capitals. He think that was going to get her to not proceed and do what she wanted to do. She could be manipulated.
First of all, I can't verify who you are. You're calling me in my place of business. I said, you're an attorney? I'll be more than glad to submit my attorney's information. And I said, Umar has my email. Umar has my attorney email. I said, please follow protocol. And I hung up on him. He emailed me. This is Umar Johnson, attorney. He emailed me on letterhead. And then I'm panicking. And then he didn't email TJ. He mailed hard copy. And then, he's doing it. He's like, yo, this is a legit law firm. He's a legit attorney. They're going to sue you. And he's like, I told you to get a signed contract. I don't want to be part of this. Marianne, you don't live. So he's upset. I said, T, did you not cover me? I covered you, but Marianne, I kept telling you, I said, T, he didn't want to give me the contract. No, you were just wrap up trying to get your move. So him and I, there's conflict within my party. You understand what I'm saying? I said, and now he offered to have a sit down with her. I said, well, T, let's sit down. I'm like, this is a conscious leader. I'm a conscious sister. I said, T, I am Team Umar. The connection I have with is because I contributed to our FDMG. I said, when he came to Cleveland 3 times. I've used my resource. I've welcomed him. This is like prior to filming. I said, we showed him a tour of the studio. Umar was using my studio address to mail stuff without asking, which is unprofessionally to have me responsible for book because I.
Damn. He was even using her studio address to mail stuff and get mail. He's a grimy motherfucker.
Was doing that the documentary thing. He had me carry book to bring book when I'm coming to do my little observation. He's very abusive. I went with it because I was so hungry to get this. So I'm not gonna sit here trying to pretend like I'm all innocent. I wanted it as bad as he wanted it, but he is conniving as. So I said, T, what do we do? He's like, we're gonna sit down with this lawyer. Y'all, family, I need y'all to listen to me. See, my blood pressure is getting up again. So this man, we had like a FaceTime. My attorney got my little team this thing. First of all, you're a conscious king. You got a black man calling me with a sea of 3 other white faces. Like, I'm like, okay, Okay, this is team, but everybody on my side of blackface. So here was the color, and I want you all to listen. Every time I talk about this, I lose my composure. He threatened to take me to court for $500,000. I want y'all to listen carefully. He threatened to take me to court for $500,000. Now, when they put that on the table, the negotiation time, they want us to give a number.
That's why she said, that's why the title says Umar tried to scam her out of 500 grand. He wanted, that's crazy. She put a, I can't stress this enough. He came to her, asking her to make the film, and didn't put up no money on it. She flew him out, paid for his hotel, his expenses, and everything else in the movie. She paid the actors. She paid the camera people, the studio time, all that. She did everything. And he had the nerve to tell her that he's going to sue her for $500,000 because she won't send him the link before she recuperates her money back. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What number can you guys get from that $500,000? I will take it to my client. He would take that to Umar, and if Umar approved, or if he doesn't approve, Umar would give us a number, and then if we still are not cooperating to negotiate, they threat to take to court. Honey, listen here. You hear me? So we're like, listen, please file the proper paperwork. And I hat off to TJ. File the proper paperwork with the Greater Cleveland Court. We will see you in court. We're not negotiating anything. Now, you know, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna I'm gonna be transparent. So the ghetto came out of me. I said, tell that chatty patty, bitch ass cunt that he's not getting a penny from me. And then he's like, Miss Lauren is gonna have that kind of language. We're ending. I said, we've been ending it. There's no negotiation. This is how Umar roll. So listen, I spent money for attorney. I had to give him another. That was the retainer fee. I had to give him more money because now we're preparing. These people are going to hit with paperwork to court. We're going to court. He's Umar Johnson. He has the fund to sue me. Okay. So when we called out his bluff, we never heard.
So he basically was trying to scare her into giving him the film. And I believe that was his plan the whole time. I think in the beginning, he thought he was just going to finesse it because she was a follower and a fan. And he thought that because she paid for everything, she was going to be gullible enough to just hand over the movie when it was done. And when he found out that she wasn't gullible enough to just hand over the movie when it was done, he threatened to sue her. But the problem with suing her is he ain't got the money on it. And that raises a bigger question. You raised millions of dollars. Let me make myself big on that one. That's going to be a t-shirt. Let me make myself big on this. With me saying like this. Why ain't you got no money to sue? Why you ain't got no money for a lawyer? You raised millions. Your bank accounts weren't frozen during that time. You raised millions of dollars, multiple millions. Why ain't you got no money to sue? Don't say it went to the school. We know we know about that already. Now we know. You owe money for that shit too. Where is all the money? I mean, we know where the money went, but that's just a question. Another question raised to him. Where is the money? I think just because I think the donors need a look at that FDMG account because it's a nonprofit, right? Shouldn't they be able to know the amount of money that's in that account? That I've been thinking about that all week. Shouldn't the donors have an exact amount and proof? Not your word. Not your word. They need to know exactly how much is in that account. I think they need a bank slip of how much. My bad, y'all. I keep going in between this Rasta pasta and this plate that she brought back from this baby shower she went to. This shit is slamming. Trying not to eat on camera, but I think if it's a nonprofit account, shouldn't the donors be able to ask for a slip to find out exactly how much is in that account? I'm thinking that they should. Victor, what's up? I ain't seen you in a while. I believe that they should. And they, by law, according to Malik Muhammad, I just reminded myself I gotta hit him up and let him know that I'm back. Max, what's up? Shouldn't the donors, well, by law, I know for a fact, according to Malik Muhammad, someone who does these things, nonprofits, all that, he says by law, if anyone who donated to Umar School, they by law are allowed to ask how much money is there, where the money is going. And Umar, by law, I can't stress that enough, by law, has to show them what they're asking for. So if you donated, I'm about to donate $1. So I can ask this motherfucker, bro, we need to see what's in the account, that Frederick Douglass account. We can't see your personal account. But we need to know what's in that FDMG account, if there is an FDMG account. Facts. Big facts.
Heard from his lawyer, never heard from him. He is a financial rapist in the Black community. What he does, the time that he was connecting with me, he is intelligent. He was gathering data. He was studying his subject. he gave me two options. The first option is you won't spend your money. You're going to make this a finished product. And then I'm going to take it from you. I don't share the pie. I'm eating it all alone. See, he ran up on me. I am not no dummy. I said, no, there was a contract. We had an understanding. You're not going to bully me. I'm not giving you the finished product. Okay? I said, and you threatened to sue $500,000. You wanted us to negotiate something with you. And I want y'all to understand, I am not rich. I work hard for everything I have. Lorian Vision Production. If we would have caved in, if we didn't have that shield of protection,
this is why I believe her. Listen to the pain in her voice. The pain and disappointment in her voice is what made me. And when she broke down crying, and the thing about it, she didn't even cry for herself. She was crying for what he did to someone else. That's what I'm saying, Negro. The pain, you can hear the agony. I believe her. When she broke down about, and it wasn't even for her. If you watch her video, the first one, she broke down in tears. But it wasn't for what he did to her. It was for what he did to someone else that she said was far worse. That's when I was like, okay, I believe this lady. She's an empath. She's an empath. She feels other. I'm like that too, and that's my biggest fucking issue, yo. That's my biggest issue. I feel other people's pain, and it fucks me up sometimes, and sometimes I could be a little too nice, and sometimes, like, if you know me personally, like on here, I'm Remy, but outside, I'm Day Day, and Day Day is an empath. Day Day feels other people's pain. Day Day is very emotional, and it can get you into trouble. It can get you into a lot of pain. It can get you into a lot of things, and I'm working on that. But she's an empath, and I can tell, because she felt that other lady's pain so bad that she broke down in tears. Like, you can't fake that. With the way she was crying, you can't fake that. Like what we saw with Charleston White last night, that was fake. You can't fake what she was doing. But you can hear the pain and agony in this lady's voice. And you get, the most part, you can hear disappointment. Like it's like meeting your idol or somebody that your hero, and he turns out to be an asshole. And I've been there before. I had people that my whole childhood I looked up to, cousins. Eddie George, to be exact, if I want to. And he's such an asshole. I worshiped this man when I was a kid, because he was somebody from the family that he's not like a close cousin. He's like a third cousin, but he's still family. And he made the NFL, and seeing your cousin, your big cousin on TV, he's one of the most famous running backs in the NFL at that time. You know, he's one of the biggest running backs. You know, he ran Ray Lewis over. He's, went to the Super Bowl. And then when he comes back to the hood, he's a fucking dickhead. It crushed me. It crushed me so much to know how much of a dickhead he was. But I can understand it. That's what I'm saying. Mom, I understand it. Oh my God, I forgot they're home, so I apologize for the noise in the background.
Wanted us to negotiate something with you, and I want y'all to understand, I am not rich. I work hard for everything I have. Lorian Vision Production. If we would have caved in if we didn't have that shield of protection. He could have sued me. He would have wiped Lawyer Vision Production. And then I'm a single mother. 3 little human me depends on me. Now, my personal finance would have been tapped. $500,000, I'm not giving it along. See, he ran up on me. I am not no dummy.
Listen to the pain.
There was a contract. We had an understanding. You're not going to bully me. I'm not giving you the finished product. Okay? I said, and you threatened to sue $500,000. You wanted us to negotiate.
That's crazy. Your cousin was in. Who your cousin? That's crazy. I got 2 kind of famous cousins. Well, Eddie George is famous. Rosenberg Raw, the battle rapper, is distant cousin too. Well, my uncle had a baby with his dad's sister, and that baby died. My mom's brother had we grew up together though. We went to the same preschool. My uncle, my other uncle on my mom's side, used to date his mother, and we used to have sleepovers all the time. And we grew up as family. But later on, my mom's brother had a baby with his dad's sister, and that baby died on Christmas, and that's why I hate Christmas. But he's kind of famous, you know, as a battle rapper, one of the biggest famous battle rappers. But it's crazy. But who's your cousin? Garrity Gilton. He played for the Patriots and the Dolphins, and also had other cousins in the NFL. God damn, your whole family football players, huh? Y'all athletic than a motherfucker in your family, huh? That's how my family is. We real athletic.
With you, and I want y'all to understand, I am not rich. I work hard for everything I have. Lorien Vision Production. If
lady, I ain't gonna say you rich, but to just be donating $1,000 to school and throwing up $5,000 for a movie for Umar, you got some paper. And if you're single, you want a little a sugar cookie, come holler at a player. I'll be your sugar baby. I'll be your sugar baby. You throwing money around like that? I'm just joking. It's a joke. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's a joke, y'all. I'm just joking. You making accusations. Cut Kim. I'm just playing. You're making accusations. I'll be your sugar baby. You throwing money around like that. If I was your sugar baby, you wouldn't even been in this predicament. I'd have told you, fuck that nigga. I need some new products. It's like, nah. That definitely was a joke. That definitely was a joke. I ain't like that, y'all. I ain't like that. No, I wouldn't do that. She's a clean, wholesome woman. You're making accusations again. It's like that. I'm fucking with y'all. But I'd definitely be a sugar baby. I ain't lying about that. I'd be a sugar baby. She alright for old head.
We would have caved in if we didn't have that shield of protection. He could have sued me. He would have wiped Lawyer Vision Production. And then I'm a single mother. 3 little human me depends on me. Now my personal finance would have been tapped. You see how trifling how he is? But you know what?
Listen to her though. Like, I feel so bad for this lady because she really believed in this nigga enough to put up $5 grand. That's some real belief right there. Whether she got a lot of better, doesn't matter how much money you got. The door's open. Hold on. Yeah, here you go. Come on.
I found it.
They've been on the living room floor all day.
It's when you go upstairs to Bailey's room, it's right there.
Okay, yeah, I knew I saw it somewhere.
Well, when we try to pick up the machine,
See the scope. Let me see the scope lined up.
it's tossed.
Let me see the scope lined up.
It's tossed. You need to put bullets in there, and it's done.
Oh, you didn't burn the light up. No, you didn't. You know you gotta look through this hole right here. This one right here. This one. You gotta hold it like that. You hold it like this. Then you see the bullseye in the middle.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Where your laser go? You done lost the laser?
I don't know where it was at.
And your light needs a new battery.
Yeah, and you can have it.
All right, here, take it.
Okay.
This her Nerf gun. Tell her, put the money in the bag. You gonna tell her?
Put that. How many bullets is in here?
How many bullets? You ain't even
No.
This month.
How many bullets is in here?
There's only 20 people in here. Ain't that many people in here.
How many likes?
How many subscribed? I got 100 subscribes in the last couple of days. Yeah, he's wicked, yo. He wicked. Congratulations on the big win. What big win? What you talking about? Who got a big win? Oh, Shadow, did you win your game? I forgot. Shadow, did you win your game?
I'm going to keep it clear, transparent. The reason I accept to do this, to come on your podcast, I don't know you. I really don't care. You're not paying for this, but I know he's a Lukey Luke. He lurks on your page. So I'm giving him a direct message. The same way he gave me 2 options. Umar Johnson, you conscious bitch, I'm giving you 2 options. Here's your option. From 2023, my time frame with you is 7 years. The perfect number, my number, that's God's number. 7 years. Your first option. And I'm still keeping hope alive. If FDMG open, I will show up at the grand opening with receipt in hand because I got a cashier check. I'm so emotional. Let me calm down to get my thoughts. Okay. I got a cashier check. I contributed towards your vision. I believe in the concept of the village. I was part of the team that made the dream work. You understand? So I'm going to show up receipts. If he would blind that day, him and I, we both going to be at 6 o'clock. Because you know what? There's consequences to your action. I'm coming ready for him. And the second option he had, the same way, I didn't go to my first bank institute. I have to give you her number. Who are you to give you this girl number? Let me tell you why I lost this.
Wait, you trying to get the girl number?
That's not my fault. And then I said, Doc, this girl's young. Please, Doc, this girl's young. Please refrain from promising. Man, I ain't saying that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because Umar kept posting.
I ain't gonna lie. She thicker than a bowl of grits. She thicker than a bowl of oatmeal with just a drop of water. God damn. Focus, Rem, focus.
The time of filming, Umar kept posting pictures with her, pictures of her. But he wasn't promoting. She wanted her page to be promoted. She's an artist. She wanted to tap on that platform. But she's like, he posting like I'm his woman. I don't play. Like, and I said, listen, I would talk to him, but I can't control what that man did. Like what that man do. I was like clear with her. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't care. He used you and then dismissed you. That's how he did. And then you know how I end up getting the lead? She's attractive. Show them the lead. Show them the lead. Show them the lead.
This is the young lady too, right?
Show them the lead. Just show them the lead. Show them the lead. You know how I end up with
Yeah.
this girl? I got this girl 2 days before Umar came to town. The lead that we had as a woman, if you see her, you cannot deny her beauty. She was shapely. She had that beautiful, flawless.
Huh? What'd you say? None. I wasn't doing none. You making accusations again. I wasn't doing nothing.
Dark skin. I mean, she was on point. She was gorgeous. Let me tell you
Very
how I
pretty.
lost this girl. This is the lead that we got 2 days before he got in town. And the day we got on set to shoot the first time, he's mad. He's like, "Who is she? Where's my original fiance?" I said, "Doc, I didn't go into detail. I said, there's been a mishap. This is who we at." "Oh man, Queen, y'all, this is not what I want. I need her number. Can we fly her in?" I said, "Doc, there was a mishap. This is your lead now. Queen, listen to me. Give me her number. Let me talk to her. Give you her number. Who are you for me to give you this girl number?" Let me tell you why I lost this girl. This girl got paid. This girl signed her contract. It came. She was the lead. This girl boyfriend called me, not her. Her significant other. Hey, 2 days before the film. Hey, she's not gonna be part of this weekend movie. I said, "I'm sorry. I don't understand. What happened? Did I do something? What happened?" No. My girl in Florida, cousin. Listen to this. This is you know how they say this is a small world. So this girl cousin was talking to Umar because all his women are undercover. Like he keeps them hidden. You don't know every city he probably has one. So there was some romantically relationship with this woman in Florida. Something went south. And then her cousin is an actress, the girl who is the lead. So the girl, when even during the different city, when you send out a casting call, because Umar Johnson, she jumped on it like white on riot. And then while she's excited, she's staying with family. Even her dude was a Umar supporter. And then when they learned, the girl came out teary eyes. "Oh, this is what he did. He didn't want me." They're like, "How you messing with Dr. Umar?" "We don't know. He wanted me to keep it on the down low until the relationship gets strength." He was talking to this woman for 5 months, talking about, I don't like my business. Whenever a man tell you, "I don't want my business undercover," right there, he ain't no good. Okay? So he's like, "We not dealing with Umar. She's not gonna be a project with Umar. She's not coming." And then he's like, and while I'm talking to him on the phone, my phone went ping. And then he's like, "Check. Did you see that check?" I checked.
See? There's always some shit. You said, "Yeah, we won 24-0. Damn. You spanked them. Nah, bro, you spanked them. First game of the season, you coming off strong. You spanked them. But y'all see? It's always a problem with women.
He Western Union me. They got integrity. Western Union me the money that she was paid. That's how we got this girl right here. Umar is messy. You understand? Messy beyond measure. He is not what you guys think he is. And I'm telling you, I am so ready for him. I am ready for him beyond. I'm going to get off the phone now because this is not healthy now. Now this is not productive. It's not healthy. While I'm talking to you, I'm getting texts from girlfriends. I'm getting texts from people on my friends. They're like, "You're not coming across good. You started well. Please end it." So I'm going to have to end it with you because they love me. So I'm probably coming across crazy. But I need y'all to know he is not what you guys think he is.
Okay. Thank you, sis. We appreciate it. Okay,
You're
thank
more
you
than
for
welcome.
sharing your story.
And then listen to me, Umar. You're a looky-loo. I know you're going to see this video. You listen to me. You are a chatty patty, bitch ass, conscious nigga. So come at me, and I am prepared for you, sir. Come at me, because you're a swindler. You are a thief. You are a rapist thief within the Black community. And I came out and I talked. It's because.
Wait, did she call him what I think she called him? Hold on, I need to. Can't hear shit. Hey, I need y'all to be quiet out there.
Rapist thief within the Black community. And I came out and I told sir, you listen to me. You are a chatty patty, bitch ass, conscious nigga. So come at me, and I am prepared for you, sir. Come at me, because you're a swindler. You are a thief. You are a rapist thief within the Black community. And I came out and I talked. It's because I may have a little resource. I had a great support system. How many?
Oh shit, she called. Hey Matt, you got the right picture for this. She called him a rapist. Is that why she said that girl came out crying and whatnot? She called him a rapist. He really pissed her off. That's what I'm saying. Let me find out. I mean, you heard what he said. She said about that love scene. Yeah. Now that we finally like looking back at some of these videos, he definitely did a lot of weird shit.
Poor vulnerable woman sat in a corner and cry. They don't know who to turn to. And I want the conscious community to do some kind of alert on you to sit you down. You are garbage, sir. I have no respect for you, none whatsoever. Thank you for allowing me to come on your platform. And I apologize for kind of losing my temper going on, but I'm not lying to you. I had to go to therapy every time I for 500. We all are in different financial brackets. This nigga did his homework on me. He studied me. He's like, all right, we're going to put $5,000 out there, and then we're going to let her bite. She going to come probably 150, and we're going to go, nah, we want 2. She going to cave in. Let me tell you, Black people, I don't care, educated, uneducated, poor, or rich, we are not comfortable with courtroom. You know,
Yeah, it's good weather.
I won't pay too much attention.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade Nana Payena, coming to you live and direct, Stockholm, Sweden. I'm in the building. We're going out on the town today, going to do a little sightseeing, taking some culture, some history, feel the vibes here. You feel me? Black Sweden, I'm in the building. Stockholm, I'm in the building. Scandinavian Africans, I'm in the building. All positive vibes today, brothers and sisters. We're not entertaining no negativity. Let the negativity filter right on through your system. We're going to.
Did this nigga just say Scandinavian Africans?
Stay positive, stay focused. Ifatunde Nation, I need y'all to stay focused. I appreciate those of y'all who are standing, fighting for me. I appreciate the love, but we're going to let all the negativity cycle through. We're not feeding into it no more. Positive vibrations. We're in the new year. Black History Month just ended. This is Black March. Positive vibrations. That's all we're going to do. Everybody who want to throw this and throw that, and let them do it. I'm not worrying about that. Let them do it.
We're gonna do what we got to do. You feel me? So everybody stay focused, everybody stay blessed, and we're gonna do what we need to do. We gotta build, y'all. We gotta build. Stay focused. Don't let the evil take us. Don't let the evil take us. You feel me? We in the building. No BS today. It's a lovely day out here in Sweden. I didn't expect it to be nice. Light breeze, good walking weather, jogging weather. I'm here to paint Sweden black for the next couple of days. You feel me? You feel me? If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody. If you with me, you with me. If you ain't.
Yo, I'm starting to think these out of town like these European countries, I think these are vacations. What niggas in Sweden are calling him over to talk about Pan-Africanism? What niggas in fucking Scandinavia is calling him? I think that he's that just clicked. I believe that this nigga is disguising his trips and vacations he's spending his money on, the donor money on, as speaking engagements. Because there'd be a lot of places that he mentioned, and I'm like, what the fuck? What niggas is over there called Africans? It's calling him over there to speak about Scandinavia, Sweden, Norway. Huh? These are all predominantly white places. I can see it in London. They got a lot of Africans over there. But Scandinavia? Sweden? That nigga is disguising his vacations as speaking engagements. He's spending his money on trips and spending the donor money on trips and disguising that shit as him going over there to speak. Ain't no niggas over there. And if it is like 2 or 3, fuck is calling you over there to speak.
You ain't. The only thing good that's coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody got to pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it. Please stay on your side. No more frenemies. I don't want no more frenemies. Either with me or you not. Let's do what we got to do. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Pan-Africanism a perish. Happy Independence Day for Ghana.
To say it, basically where I live right now in Sweden, it's actually so hard, when it comes to having relationships amongst each other. So that's why you will see, for example, the Somali people will prefer to marry themselves. The Eritrean will prefer to marry themselves, and so forth and so forth. And it's actually sad to see.
I'm glad you brought this up, because what we're going to do now, family, is we're going to pivot off the interracial.
And you know how I know? I believe it is. I don't see no videos of him speaking outside of the country. All the videos of him like doing speeches and shit are all in America. If you were really doing all these speaking engagements outside of the country, wouldn't you want people to see him? You say you're the most requested scholar around the world. Wouldn't you want people to see that? But I have never seen any of his speeches outside of the United States. He always saying, yeah, I'm in Stockholm, this place, I'm coming here. That place, I'm coming here. You don't see no speeches. You just see him at the airport or him over there. So he says. You don't see no proof that he's actually doing a speaking engagement. And you heard that here first. I think I'm the only one who's ever caught on to that. I have yet to see any speaking engagements He says a small group of people that pay for him for everything. Give him, yeah, I think maybe in Europe or in Africa or in them countries, but all those other weird countries that he be talking about, ain't nobody calling that nigga over there paying for him to come over here to talk to two people. It's like 3 niggas in Sweden. It's like 2 niggas in or Norway, Scandinavia. Come on.
The relationship conversation. And we're going to pivot into the Pan-African relationship and the lack of solidarity and operational unity amongst all of us as a single African people, with all respect due to our unique African countries, kingdoms, and ethnicities that we come from. I'm going to stay with you, my brother. In your opinion, because as someone who's traveled the world, and this conversation is everywhere, the UK, I see it. Australia, I see it. USA, I see it. And there's this split between West Africa and East Africa. And I'm going to generally define West Africa as anything west of Congo and East Africa as anything east of Congo, right? And so when I am talking to my East African brothers and sisters, what they tell me is, Dr. Umar, we don't think we're better. We don't think we're different. But West Africans will tell us we're not really African, or they'll say we're not the real Africans, or we didn't go through what they've been through, or we're so close to the Arabs geographically and psychologically that they see us more as an Arabized African than an African. And then the West Africans will say, not really, Doc. The East Africans don't like to socialize with us. They don't really consider themselves African. They rather be called Somali. They rather be called Eritrean, right? They rather be called Ethiopian. It's not that we don't want to include them. They kind of come off with a distant, bougie kind of, we don't want to be with you black, quote unquote, nappy head West Africans, right? So my question for everyone here, and I want you to raise your hand if you want to comment on this. In Sweden, and I'm going to start with my brother first. Is that the situation? If it's not, what is the situation? And why don't we see more operational unity amongst the various Africans?
Yeah, I feel like somehow we need to start it, especially our generation. I think we can do a lot better, especially when it comes to our new generation. We have a lot of resources that we can learn from each other and all of that. We don't, by years, with all the technologies and all of that, we're improving all the time, So I feel like somewhere and somehow we have to start.
But give me an area of contention from what you've seen and what you've heard. What is something that is preventing us from moving forward? In other words, for those who have been in Sweden for 1 generation, or their families have been in Sweden 2 or 3 generations, and you still don't see East Africa and West Africa coming closer together, although we got the same common enemy, white supremacy, right? And a threat of Chinese imperialism, right? So what are some areas of contention from what you see? Where are the problem spots that we need to zero in on if we're going to get to where you said we should all be? And I agree with that.
And I feel like we just need to come together. We need to have a same goal,
Nobody give a fuck about what's going on over in East Africa and next. Nobody give a fuck about what's going on over there. We got our own problems.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr.
Tell me he not high. Look at this shit. Put it up for a minute. Tell me he ain't high. You can't tell me he ain't high. You cannot look at this shit and tell me he ain't high out his motherfucking mind. Gone. Gone with the wind.
Umar Ifatunde Oguntade, inside of the most honorable Frederick Douglass and the most honorable Marcus Garvey, RBG, International Leadership Academy. We working, brothers and sisters. We working, brothers and sisters. Last weekend was Nick Cannon. Yesterday was Source of Knowledge book giveaway. And now we got to finish the paint in the floors. If you got a problem with this mission, hop off the live right now. If you got a problem with this,
now we got to finish the paint in the floors. How long has the paint in the floors been the last thing he need to do? There's one video where he said within 3 weeks, the paint in the floor will be done. That was like 3 months ago. 2 or 3 months ago. I remember because I got paid that week. And it's been 2 checks since. And I get paid every 2 weeks. So that's like a month and a half, maybe 2. 2 checks is a month. One about a month and a half. Now, I don't know how long he know 3 weeks is. 3 weeks is less than a month.
this mission, hop off the live right now. We not playing. We ain't playing no games. We ain't taking no prisoners. We got to finish up the school, brothers and sisters. We ain't playing no games. We ain't taking no prisoners. We got to finish up the school, brothers and sisters. Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. That's right. That's right. Who else building institutions? Who else building institutions? Who else building institutions with no white money? Who building institutions?
Q Butter, King Randall. One more time. Q Butter, King Randall. That's 2 other people that been building institutions by themselves without white money.
Brothers and sisters, send that check or money order. Send that check or money order payable to the FDMG Academy, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. Send that check or money order payable to FDMG Academy, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. They ain't building those schools. If they do, they got white bank loan, brothers and sisters. We talking independence. We talking independence.
How is that independence when you're taking money from the people? And how do you know that it's all black people hitting the Cash App or PayPal? You can't say black independence when you're getting the shit through PayPal and Cash App. You don't know who it's coming from.
That's right, black boys. I ain't forgot about you little fellas. My preschoolers, my kindergartners, my first grade African boys, my second grade African boys, my third grade African princess, my fourth grade African princess. King Kong is on the guard. I said King Kong consciousness is on the guard. We're going to finish what we started, brothers and sisters. We're going to finish what we started. HBCU Edward Waters University, where you at? HBCU Edward Waters University, Jacksonville, Florida, next Thursday, September the 26th. We ain't playing no.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that I've been seeing a lot of these school videos, and he's saying the same thing over and over again. We're going to finish what we started, ladies and gentlemen. All we got to do is do the school. Do the tiles in the floor. We're going to finish what we started. He riles them up. He's like a pastor. Charleston White was right about one thing. He's like a pastor. He plays with your emotion, riles you up, then asks for the cash. Because the only time you hear him talking about helping little boys and helping little girls is when he wants you to hit the cash app. Not you what? What you talking about, Max? Not you. He said David Coke made niggas the superheroes. Why you pick yellow and orange to paint the school? I don't know. Oh yeah, Kai Cenat, he building a school with his own money. Yeah, bro, got the rainbow was zesty timing. Right, King Randall, Cute Butter, Kai Cenat.
Games with y'all. We ain't playing no games with y'all, brothers and sisters. We're going to finish what we started. Howard University, I'm pulling up for your homecoming for the Comedy and Consciousness event. Howard University, I'm pulling up.
He said, who built institutions? Not you. You building a fucking place where you can go smoke crack, nigga. You ever notice he always at the school at crackhead times? 6 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning. These are crackhead times. Crackhead always the first one up in the morning because he ain't go to sleep that night. And he always up at night because he can't go to sleep at night.
Up for the Comedy and Consciousness event. London, England, I'll see you next month. Nat Turner Land, I'll see you next month. We got the Harriet Tubman eclipse tomorrow. We got the Harriet Tubman full moon in Virgo eclipse tomorrow, which is also the Dr. Umar eclipse. You can't compare me to Queen Mother Harriet because she can't be compared to nobody. But tomorrow, 13 years ago. Tomorrow, 13 years ago, I showed up in Chicago, Illinois. Y'all know what the rest is. Tomorrow, 13 years ago, I showed up, 14 years ago. Tomorrow, 14 years ago, I showed up in Chicago, Illinois. 14 years later, I'm still the biggest name in Black consciousness on the planet Earth. I said tomorrow, 14 years ago, I showed up in Chicago, Illinois.
Why do you think that's the accomplishment, nigga? You're the biggest name in Black consciousness because you're a fucking joke. It's the same thing with young Pharaoh. He swore he was the biggest Black man walking on planet Earth. It was because you're a joke. It's not because you're doing anything positive. It's because you're a joke. You're the big, you know what you are? You're the biggest joke in the conscious community. That's what you are. You're the biggest joke. You're not the biggest scholar. You never were. You're the biggest joke. You're going down in history as the biggest scammer in the Black community history. Right, those crackhead times.
And it's been 14 years, and I'm still the biggest name in Black consciousness, Black psychology, Pan-Africanism. 14 years later, y'all can't touch the
Black psychology. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Black psychology. I really never knew that was a thing. But you ever notice he's not really doing anything in the school except walking in circles. Crackhead mode. His latest video, he turned on the camera. Let me find this, John, while this playing. He turns on the camera and he's just standing there looking at it the whole time. He just looking at the chat. He just says nothing. He just stands there and looks at the chat. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
God, y'all can't touch the God. Got my Marcus Garvey piece on. You know what I'm saying? Got the Garvey chain. We got the Frederick Douglass chains coming. We ain't playing no games with you ninjas. We ain't playing no games with you ninjas. Hit the Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. We ain't playing no games with you ninjas. We ain't playing no games with you ninjas. You either with me or you against me. You either with me or you against me. You either with the Prince of Pan-Africanism or you against the Prince of Pan-Africanism. We ain't playing no games. I'm going to be on Michael Collier's podcast next week, and I'm going to be on Donnell Rawlings' podcast, my two big comedy brothers. I'm going to be on the Michael Collier podcast next week, and I'm going to be on the Donnell Rawlings podcast next week. Look for that Nick Cannon, Dr. Umar counsel culture. Look for that Nick Cannon, Dr. Umar Cannon's class. Look for that Nick Cannon, Dr. Umar. We playing chess, not checkers. We playing spades, brothers and sisters. We playing spades, brothers and sisters. It's time to finish the school, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Where them institutions at? Where them institutions at? Where them institutions at, brothers and sisters? Where them institutions at, brothers and sisters? Where them institutions at, brothers and sisters? I'm building institutions, not YouTube pages. I'm building institutions, not TikTok pages. I'm building institutions, not Facebook pages. I'm building institutions.
The same shit. I can go to like at least 3 videos right now where he's saying the same exact shit. Look, watch this video right here. This nigga just looked at the camera and says nothing. I ain't gonna lie, she bad. This lady right here, she bad. I don't like her. She bad. This channel is called The Lounge. I like her. She funny as shit.
Scam alert. Y'all, guess what happened now, y'all? Guess what did happen, y'all? There is a scam alert.
I heard.
There's a scammer gallivanting in these streets, y'all. And him name is Umar, but that's 3 times Johnson and Johnson. Y'all, him just went up to the schoolhouse late at night, y'all, just recently. And him ain't said a word. Him just showed up and ain't said not 2 words. Why is he showing up to the schoolhouse late at night? And why are you not inside of the building, sir? It leads us to believe, at least me, let me not speak for everyone. It leads me to believe that you are not supposed to be up at that school, that somebody else has their name on that school. And maybe they say you can only enter the premises at a certain time. It makes me wonder, because if you are going to your business, your place, your work, your home, why are you standing outside late at night, sir? Like a creepy man, like in the middle of the street late at night? I'm sure there's people that live in that neighborhood.
Like I said, crackhead times.
That is probably looking at him like, what is going on? Did he did he fall off of his rocker? I mean, what the waka flocka flame?
Hey Max, she married? You say she taken, is she married? Eyebrows.
Y'all, him ain't said nothing. And I want y'all to check it out. Check it out. Let's check this video out and see what him is doing over there at the schoolhouse, y'all.
Oh, so she ain't married. Eyebrows. Look, look, bottom line, look at this nigga. Put it up for him, ass. Who does this? I thought the screen froze. Why are you doing that? Why do you keep doing all these angles? He high. He high. That nigga's high. He my phone that. He just sitting there in front of the building. Just he high. That's high behavior. Zooted and booted. Rooted and tooted. Up his nose. High. That's high behavior. No other way to describe that. And move the camera like, remember, right. Posted up there to school looking like a whole dickhead. You know, her whole dick out there. Right. What the fuck?
So as y'all seen, him is just standing there in his Philadelphia Eagles jacket. And why isn't he inside reporting live? Why is he keep on showing up to that schoolhouse late at night like he is having some kind of night classes when the school ain't even open? I mean, doesn't make sense to me. What is going on, y'all? I believe he is just trying to, maybe endure the last days. I mean, I don't know, because, I don't want to speak too soon. Not wishing any bad or anything on him, but y'all, he has done a lot of lying.
That nigga high. That nigga high. There's no other way to explain that but him being high out of his fucking mind. There's no other way to explain that. Ooh, wait, she dropped another. Yo, she been dropping videos on this nigga back to back to back to back. Back to back. Umar Johnson crashes out on his Uber driver. Let's find out what's going on with this. But she bad. I ain't gonna lie, she bad. I'll be her sugar baby too. Just filming shit that don't make sense.
What took you so long, my Pan-African sister? What took you so long, my Pan-African sister?
Is this Mr. Umar Johnson?
Yes, Uber? My Pan-African sister.
Uber for Umar Johnson? Okay. Sir, I had a situation. I was caught up in traffic, and now I am ready to pick you up. What's your destination?
That sounds like a loud excuse, my Pan-African sister.
Oh my! They said he's ready outside here.
We have got you in the system.
If you make a left, right to go left.
Okay, go
I
left.
repeat, go left.
Okay.
I got to get to my school before they close it down. My Pan-African Uber driver.
Okay, sir, do you have a school?
Of course I got a school, my Pan-African sister. You see my house back there? It's getting built. My Pan-African sister.
Okay, so which way, how do we get to your school, sir?
You got to keep going straight. I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat myself, my Pan-African sister. You are acting dizzy like a snow bunny, my Pan-African sister.
Well, sir, I don't know my way around this neighborhood. I have no idea where I'm at.
Listen, your attitude is doing nothing but making my shingo get nice and hard, my Pan-African sister.
Sir,
you are making my shingo get extra hard.
Sir, what is
stupid.
What is a shingo, sir?
Listen, if you want to know what a shingo is, you're going to have to hit my PayPal. If you want to know what the shingo is.
Hit your PayPal? What do I need to hit your PayPal for the shingo?
Listen, if you want to donate to the school, I repeat, if you want to help the kids, the black youth, hit my PayPal, my Pan-African Uber driver.
Hit the PayPal, sir. What are you using the money for?
That's none of your business. That is none of your business, my Pan-African sister. This is cause grounds for a lawsuit.
A lawsuit?
I will contact my attorneys and I will find out who your boss is and have your job, my Pan-African sister. Just keep going straight.
Okay, keep going straight. I don't know where I'm at, and I don't know why you are tripping with no math, but I don't got time for this. Where is
See, you know what? You're giving me an attitude like a YouTube struggle streamer. I repeat, you are acting like a YouTube struggle streamer.
Oh my goodness. This man is tripping with no math. Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus.
Listen, I told you to go left, my Pan-African sister. You know what? Drop me off right up here, my Pan-African sister. I don't need to be in the car with you because you're not to be trusted. You remind me of a snow bunny, my Pan-African sister.
I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me, sir. You are talking about a lawsuit. Where do you want to be dropped off at? Because I don't know where I'm
Listen,
at.
let me and my shingo out this vehicle, my Pan-African sister. Stop the vehicle, my Pan-African sister.
Get out. Get out.
Get out. Nothing but a YouTube struggle streamer, my Pan-African sister.
Say you're nothing but a YouTube struggle streamer.
Save the boys. Save the boys. Save the boys. Umar is talking noise. He's talking noise. The plot was always thick. He was always nothing but a trick. Thought he was slick. The plan was to get rich. He needed a scam, but had a small glitch. Umar flies us all over the world, but you only see him hugged up with girls. No photos of helping young men. You only pictures of him eating out with friends. Do you really think that man wants to help little boys? He won't be able to get along with the teachers he employs. FDMG was dead on arrival. Umar uses the donations funds for his survival. Why he makes excuses so he won't be held liable. Hello. Save the boys. Umar can't save the boys.
I wonder if this was AI or an actual person singing this.
Save the boys. He just talking a lot of noise. Young black boys need someone that they can trust. Not someone that will always be looking at their mama's butt. Umar doesn't love boys, the proof is in the pudding. Check his Instagram, no photos, damn, his is not a role model. Don't get it twisted, his behavior on the internet is very sadistic. Listen to his lies, listens to his tales. He has no interest in young black men, can't you tell? I've never heard him even wish a young man well. Don't believe believe his lies. You must learn the truth. Do your own research. You will get the proof. Save the boys. Umar can't save the boys. Save the boys. Save the boys. He just talking a lot. Umar Johnson doesn't like little black boys. Umar Johnson doesn't like little black boys. Oh, Umar Johnson doesn't like little black boys. Oh, save the boys. Umar can't save the boys. Save the boys. Umar is talking noise. He's talking noise. The plot was always thick. He was always nothing but a trick. Thought he was slick. The plan was to get rich. He needed a scam, but had a small glitch. Umar flies us all over the world, but you only see him bunged up with the girls. No photos of helping young men. You only pictures of him eating out with friends. Do you really think that man wants to help little boys? He won't be able to get along with the teachers he employs. FDMG was dead on arrival. Umar uses the donations funds for his survival. Why he makes excuses so he won't be held liable. Save the boys. Umar can't save the boys. Save the boys. He just talking a lot of noise. Young black boys need someone that they can trust. Not someone that will always be looking at their mama's butt. Umar doesn't love boys, the proof is in the pudding. Check his Instagram, no photos. Damn, this is not a role model, don't get it twisted. His behavior on the internet is very sadistic. Listen to his lies, listens to his tales. He has no interest in young black men, can't you tell? I've never heard him even wish a young man well. Don't believe his lies, you must learn the truth. Do your own research.
Shit, now I think about that, I've never heard him wishing young men well either. I wonder if this is an actual real voice or AI, because I just came across an AI joint that can write and sing songs in any genre, male or female, an app. So I wonder if this, because they push these songs out very quick.
You will get the proof. Save the boys. Oh, I can't save the boys. Save the boys. Save the boys. He just talking a lot of noise. Umar Johnson doesn't like little black boys. Umar Johnson doesn't like little black boys. Oh. Umar Johnson doesn't like little black boys. Hey, hey.
Oh man, see, y'all gonna make me write your name down. See, do I gotta add somebody to the book of Negroes tonight?
FDMG, scale record. Oh yeah. Welcome to the book of Negroes. If you are a hater,
That's my shit.
this is where your name goes. You've been warned.
This is the song I was talking about.
You know, welcome to the book of Negroes. On accountability, you a hater. Ask where the money at. Hater, when you pay the taxes, Umar. Hater, I want money back, sir. Hater, why the bank accounts froze? Hater, does anybody know? Hater, are you tricking off the money?
Right now.
Hater,
Can I enjoy South Africa? Can I enjoy South Africa for a minute?
Welcome to the book of Negroes. If you are a hater, is where your name goes. You've been warned. Now you know. Welcome to the book of Negroes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The book of Negroes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The book of Negroes. Want accountability. You a hater? Ask where the money at. Hater, when you paying the taxes, Umar. Hater, I want money back, sir. Hater, why the bank accounts froze? Hater, does anybody know? Hater, are you tricking off the money? Hater, making jokes about Umar ain't funny. Hater, to the book of Negroes. If you are a hater, this is where your name goes. You've been warned. Now you know. Welcome to the
Donations. 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 Donations.
I want to say this to the Ifa Tunde faithful. Don't get put in the book of Negroes. Don't get put in the book of Negroes.
All right, y'all. This is where I'm stopping this at. All right, y'all. We had a fun night. We've been at three hours almost. Gotta get back to these chitties. I'm going to bed. See y'all when I see y'all. Till then, you better be careful there, little buddy. Be careful, little buddy.